Alright guys, so unfortunately we're having another slow morning. We got a pile of tip-ups set over there, hut set up. I'm trying to go out to a little bit deeper water. Ryan's dead layer, he's jigging out there. Since it's a little bit slower day here in the Adirondacks, I'm going to go over on how to set a tip-up up. So first, obviously, you're going to want to drill your hole. Alright, so once you have your hole drilled, you want to take your scooper and scoop the ice out, get the ice away. Alright, see, now you have a nice, fresh, clean hole. Now, what you're going to do next is take your tip up, get it ready. I already have mine rigged up with a hook for the minnow. Alright, so you're going to take your hook out with your leader. I have 8-pound test on the tip-up line. 36-pound braid, pretty much, that's all tip-up line is. Take your leader out, and you want to go, I put mine about a foot. So, estimate here. Take your split shots. Put your split shot on there. Close it up. Supposed to put them on with pliers. I usually just bite mine. Now, what you're going to do is you want to find the bottom and the depth. So you take this trusty little thing, clip it onto your hook like so, and you're going to drop it down in. And this will give you the bottom. You just let that go down, and then it'll hit the bottom. It stops. And you want, I reel up 7 times. You can do it a little bit different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I stop it. Now, what I do is, so that next time when I catch a fish, I know where to set it. When it gets all screwed up, I put a split shot at where I want that minnow to sit. Again, I bite it down. Right, just reel it up. That way, you know that split shot tells you right where you want to set it. You'll see in a little bit here in 2 seconds. Alright, so now that you know the depth, take this off. Clip it. I always clip mine onto my zipper so I don't lose it, because that thing is more important than probably anything else out here besides the auger and the bait. Now you want to get yourself a minnow. The way I hook my minnows on here are right above, right behind the dorsal fin. Alright, and now you're ready to drop down. Alright, now you just drop her in there. Put the line down, let it sink down. Then you find your split shot so you know your depth. Reel it up, put it through here. There you go. Put this down in, like so. Straighten her out. Then you take your flag, take this, put down. Want to make sure you have it. There's one side with divots in it. Make sure you have it on that side. You put it on the other side if it's not windy out. Doesn't really matter. Like today, it shouldn't really matter. What this does is it just stops you from getting wind flags. If the wind blows real hard, sometimes it'll trigger these off, and this side will stop it from wind side. So I always just put it on that side. This side is more of like a hair trigger. If it's not really windy, you put it on that side, and if anything even taps it, it'll set the flag off. But like I said, I always put it on the divot side, just because I don't want to be chasing flags all day with no fish that are just getting set off by themselves. There you have it, guys. That's how you set up a tip up. This is mainly just off the bottom a little bit, perch, walleye, or anything that's going to be swimming around down bottom. I actually just talked to a couple locals. I guess there's big brown fish in here, big brown trout, and that's 2 people so far that's told me to set tip ups 10 feet below the ice, because brown trout like to swim little bit higher in the water column. So I think I'm going to drill a couple holes, and I have 2 tip-ups left. You'll have 4 person. I'm going to put 2 just below the ice, and I'll show you guys how to do that too. Alright guys, so like we were talking about for brown trout before, I have 2 tip-ups here that I'm going to set 10 feet below the ice. And instead of using the little sinker trick that I showed you guys earlier when I was setting up the first tip-up, a way to get around that is to put a leader on to your tip-up braid where you know exactly how long it is. So then you know when you put it in, you put it at where it's connected with your connecting knot to the braid, and that's how many feet you are below the ice. So for this, I'm going to go 10 feet. I know that I'm about 6'1", 6'2", so my wingspan is going to be about 6 feet. So I go my wingspan 6, and then I want to go 10 feet and a little bit further than that because I want to tie a knot. So I go about right there. And now I'm going to snip that, tie my hook on, and when I drop down, I'll show you guys out there. I'll know that I'm exactly 10 feet below the ice. Not exactly 10 feet, but close to being 10 feet below the ice. The thing is here, you're still going to want to put a split shot on just to keep the minnow down at that depth. About a foot. Just so he stays in the general area a little bit. Get your split shots. Put your split shot on there. Use a pair of pliers to clamp it down. I'm going to use my teeth. Hopefully my dentist doesn't watch this. Throw yourself a minnow on there. Nice medium shiner. Oh, 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 oh. Done yet. Oh, come here, you little bastard. Hook them right behind the dorsal fin. And then drop them down there. And then you get to your leader. And you stop it right about 10 feet. Put it through here. And all you do is put it down the hole. And there you go. You have a minnow swimming. It's about 23, 24 feet here. So the minnow's about halfway down in the water column. Hopefully get a trout. You know, if this one goes off, more than likely it's going to be a big trout. That's going to be one to run for. I'm going to tell the audience why I was wrong for always setting my flags on the notch side even when it's not windy.
Because you set it on the notch side and there's no wind. So if it's set on the notch side, over here, obviously when a fish pulls on it, it's harder for the flag to come up. But if you set it on the side without the notch, it's nice and easy. Larry just missed one.
Well, there you have it, folks. I guess I was wrong. I changed everything I've ever known about ice fishing.
Rookie.